we go, here we go. It's gonna be interesting. Doing our first stream here on Twitch with Bellwright. So, let's see if we can hit iron. That's the goal here. I've said it before, I think Bellwright's probably one of the more underrated games that released lately. I think it got swamped out by the hype from... But I think it got swamped out in the hype of Manor Lords because it released pretty close to the same day. Oh, we got our first chat on Twitch. And it's spam. Whatever. I'm about it. I don't mind. Alright, so what were we working on? Let me see what we were researching real quick. So with the Village Hall, you automatically get the upgraded advanced research desk. But I still use the other one. See, so I'm having a bug here where, I don't know if you can see this, but my research guys are, like, somehow getting worse. I don't understand. I'm gonna hit stop research on it and try see if we can figure it out. Getting all of our planting. Did they just plant wheat? They just planted wheat, didn't they? Oh, they haven't planted anything over here yet. They haven't even tilled over here yet. Okay. This is the level 2 house. We've got that. Or no. This is the tool maker. The level 2 house is up there. Tool maker comes in handy. Toolmaker comes in handy because now we can make straps, which you need for so much research. You need for everything. That now that we can make it ourselves, it's pretty handy. Hang on, it's starting to get a little warm. So I'm here in Sicily currently. We're on the northern coast, not far from the town of Cefalù. We're here for the next month or so. It's really such a beautiful beach area. I just can't find my way to be mad about it. I like streaming from here, but as soon as I get done with this, taking the kids down to the beach. Alright, we're not researching anything here. Okay, so that's going down. So I wonder, did we have somebody that was too stupid? I think we had somebody that was too stupid trying to do the research before. Because now that's going down. Because it was at like negative 400%. Okay. That's interesting. Alright, we have more shields. Okay, so we have 3 straps. I think we need to build a second farm. I think we're going to keep planting so much wheat. So let's find a space. We may actually need to take an axe. All the axes are out. So if you leave the tools in their workshops, like here, I'm pretty sure no one ever goes and collects mud. So I know for a fact there's going to be shovels in here. But if you leave the shovels, if you leave the tools inside the work area, they'll use them as they need it. I was making something, wasn't I? Alright, strength 2. Did I get my strength up to 2 yet? No, I'm still at 1. gotta watch out too. For some reason on traps, that people keep getting stuck. It's usually if there's animal rings in them, they get stuck. But if you clean it out for them, see, like he took it that time, but he didn't bait these. Go, here we go. Look at that. Now we're going up positively. That's what I like to see. Thank you, Lubomir Netterby. You're the well. Got the farm, tool maker. We do need to put another farm down though. So let's find somewhere to build a farm. It's gonna be a bit of a pain. I didn't realize how big some of the structures would eventually be, and so I need to. We actually need to start expanding out his flat field. Alright. So that's down. And the farms don't require any resources to build. You just need to be able to... There it is. It researched. Thank gosh, man. That was driving me absolutely bananas. That it was going the wrong direction. So I wonder if I had someone that was just too dumb. Studded shirt. That's the next thing. 4 straps. 4 pelts. Thick reinforced jacket, 3 straps, 5 rope. I was researching something else, I think. Fine axe, here one requires strength 3. Iron hammer, be used as a smithing tool, and also as a basic weapon. Barn. Barn is what I was researching. So yeah, it was negative. So this is showing negative, but the adventure garb just unlocked. Let's go see what that takes to make it. Because that would be nice. My guys got their asses kicked last time we had a bandit raid come through. And we're wearing like level 3 gear. So I don't quite know what it was all about, what it's all about, but my guys, they get their asses kicked. 2 rope, 3 pelt, 3 simple cord. That's actually not that bad. That's super doable. 2 rope, 3 pelt, 3 simple cord. Just curious how I'm gonna be short on the hem. These pelts are hides. Pelts. Okay. Wood in here. Put the meat in here. That's the nice part. Once you have, so I have 4 traps going. I have 6 villagers in total. I have 4 traps going, and they each provide. Now they're starting to provide about 2 meat each plus a pelt, and that's more than enough. As well as we are keep foraging for mushrooms, and so my guys said they're just cooking and making all their own food and everything like that. We do have them. Awesome. What we don't have is rope. So that's why I'm getting the hemp and the flax. Hemp and flax makes rope. I still have to laugh. The first stream that I do with this, within a couple of minutes of being on, Steadfast Hob Bleck. Hello, sorry for bothering you. You know exactly what you're doing, man. Come on. Alright, how many ropes do we need? 2 ropes. Okay. Let's see if we can make 4 total. Yeah, we can make 4. No problem. So rope, pelt, simple cord, axes, you know what I'm saying? So the AI keep disappearing with the axes too. Oh, I have one on my belt. That might be my fault. But we should have like 4 or 5. I tell them to keep making at least 4. Probably sounds like I'm griping about the AI a lot in this, but I actually really appreciate the AI in this game. It's for as undermarketed, as underhyped, as under-talked about as this game was, it's very advanced. It's very good. It's better than some of the other survival games that have been dropped. And so I appreciate that. But I've also been buying early access games for over a decade now, and I know that, truthfully, I know that I have to be happy with where the game is now if it never changes. Because there's so many games in my library. Like Reign of Kings was so good in the beginning, and then the devs just left it. They just walked away from it. Like, it was doing great, and they just walked away from it. So I don't get it. But I'm also not a dev, so I can't really say much about it. Let's see. Alright, so we'll make 4 simple cord, and I should be able to make 2 adventurer garbs. Which I'm going to give one to my boy Lubomir. Lube him up. That's what we're going to call him from now on. We're going to call him Lube him up from now on. But that's what we're going to call him. We're going to give one to him. He's an archer. There's only one other person in the camp right now that can use a bow. What really frustrates... I did a whole initial review of this over on the YouTube channel. It's only about 4.5 minutes long, but it's the feedback I've gotten so far is it's a good review. I wish I had paid more attention to who I was recruiting and what their skills were, so I wasn't having to spend a fortune in books.
Happy days, all thanks to you.
Thank you. Thank you. I provide the happy days. Yeah, see? Alright, cool. We got enough to make 2. So we're going to make 2. And we'll give one to Lube him up. It looks like, look at that, we're at 3 out of 15. I'm trying to get to 15 followers by June 1st as just kind of like a launch thing for this. We've got 963 subscribers? 963, 965 subscribers on YouTube. But I'm doing this. I do this for fun. This is for me. Any followers and stuff like that I get, like, I want you guys to know I'm always open to playing together. I'm in a couple different Discords with my buddies. When we put on our Arma 3 missions, when we put on our big groups and stuff like that, it's always an open call because we want as many people to get in there and hang out and chill and fight alongside us or even try to kill us. We've done a couple where the general public, I guess I'll call it, I don't even know how to frame it, but me and my friends were hunted across Arma 3, one of the maps on Arma 3, fighting solely as insurgents with minimal gear against players that we gave them a Little Bird, we gave them Humvees, I think we even gave them a tank. Like, I think we gave them an Abrams. And they had to hunt us down across the map, but we were able to blend, like, we can blend in with the AI pretty well. But yeah. Anytime you guys see us doing an event like that, or hear about us talking about it, in here, Discord, whatever, just let us know. I'm always happy to have more people to play with. And being all over the world, like for me, it's noon right now, and most of my buddies that are on the East Coast, it's 6 a.m. So like I stayed up till 2 o'clock in the morning to play with them last night. Woke up this morning, helped the wife with the kids. Got breakfast for everybody. We went and walked around along the beach here in Sicily. And now I'm doing this. Well, she just fed everybody lunch. And here in a little bit, we're going to be doing siesta. So everybody's going to be taking naps and going down for it. But I'll be here with you, streaming Bellwright. Hey, what's up, Super Saiyan? Thanks for the raid, man. This is the first stream ever on my channel, so I super appreciate that, guys. Welcome to the first stream, Ragnar's Roughnecks. We're playing Bellwright, so I appreciate you guys so much, man. Once this is a VOD, anybody that sees this, go check him out. That's a big shout out to me. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. So this is awesome. This is cool. Appreciate the follow. Thanks. We're trying to hit the goal. Yeah, yeah, thanks, Wolf. Yeah, so this is the first stream on Twitch. I've got a YouTube channel, with almost 1,000 subscribers on it, but my buddies finally talked me into doing this too, and so here we are. Here I am playing Bellwright. I think this is one of the most underrated games that came out this year. I think more people should be playing it, and more people would love it, in my opinion. Oh. All right, I appreciate that. I can fix that. Let me know if my voice has sounded better now. So I travel full time. So I'm in Sicily. I'm in Sicily right now, and in Italy, and so I don't travel with a full streaming setup. So that I'm using the webcam on my laptop. I'm monitoring chat with my iPhone. If I do use a webcam, it's one of my GoPros. So I have a super lightweight system that I use while I'm traveling with my family. Dude, let me know, man. I'll hit you up. That sounds like it'd be a blast. Appreciate the raid, guys. Thanks for coming by. Oh, nice. Thanks for the tip. Pressing control. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'll play around with it. I'm still learning the game. I just finished the village hall. I've got the tool maker. So about to go try to wipe out this bandit camp instead of doing hit and run. Luckily, I don't have to do hit and run tactics for straps anymore. We're able to make them ourselves. Yeah, the combat's for what it is, right? So like I was comparing this to Reign of Kings, or in a way, kind of like Reign of Kings without the AI and without the settlement features. But the combat's similar to that, where you gotta figure out your swing timing just right, you know? But once you do that, I like playing mostly with a bow. So I shoot, run away, shoot, run away, shoot, run away, and I've been able to take out entire bandit camps solo, even with low level gear. And that's how I got on my straps before we had the tool maker. So I mean that's a kind of the best way to do it in my opinion. Is start out with a bow, but eventually when you start fighting the guys with the shields, it gets hard. Yeah, yeah. So that's how I steal. That's how I steal the wheat. Is by I go to the wheat farm, I shoot a couple arrows at guys, I get them to chase me away to one side, and I run all the way around and steal, hop over the little fence or whatever it is over there, and stole as much of it as I can. I did that twice, and now I'm drowning in wheat. Like I just had to build a second farm, so that my villagers will plant something other than wheat. I really love the AI's collection system in this game too. How you can pretty much go right roughly around the border of your town, and if you can knock trees down, even if you don't cut, whether you cut them up into logs or not, your people will just come get them and carry them back for you. So that way you just drop as many trees as you want and help, and they're gonna come and help you. So you're not everything's not completely reliant on you. Like I feel like in Medieval Dynasty, they're so much more reliant on you. Where and this one I try to stay out of their way and simplify their jobs. So as far as updates, I've seen one, and the game's only been out. I think it released April 24th. Like it literally released 2 days before Manor Lords. And there's been one update that did add a new workbench, and a few other things, but I can't remember if it's just in the beta still or if it's completely out. And the tech tree to this game's insane too. You know, it's so massive. I think it's just the game. Like I said, I think that the publisher should have hired a better marketing team, in my opinion, because it's so simple and so good of a game, but there was nothing. There was no news about this. I can't think of any creators that I saw streaming it or playing it really ahead of time, except for maybe one or two people, because they were all so busy with Manor Lords that I think they either should have used a better marketing team or should have pushed it 1 or 2 months either way and not dropped right when Manor Lords dropped. Because I was to say, well, I bought this game when I bought Manor Lords, but I spent so much more time playing Manor Lords, but now I pretty much beat everything in Manor Lords that I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the next, and I know there's the new beta patch out for Manor Lords, but I'm waiting because I've kind of hit that limit. I've hit that wall where there's only so much I can do. I can only build my town so big. There we go. We got the barn unlocked. And that should replace all these stockpiles. See what it takes to build. 26 wooden planks, 4 rope, 4 wood, 5 thatch, 4 logs. That's not that expensive. Like, luckily, that's the other part. When you jump up in tech in this game, and the buildings jump up in tech as well, it's not like, don't get me wrong, the village hall needed 80 wooden planks. But the rest of this, hasn't been, nothing's been too crazy. Everything's been, in my opinion, everything's been relatively easy. Trying to put a storage place a little bit closer to the tool maker. I also wish I had a way to pick these traps up, because I would pick all 4 of these traps up and I'd move them up here, somewhere along that ridge line, so that I could build more right around here. 4 log, 4 rope, 5 thatch, 26 wooden planks. Yeah, the nails not stacking is kind of, well, I think they, in storage, I think they stack. I don't think they stack on our person. I feel like yeah, they stack because I have them right here. In storage, they stack, but they don't stack in, nothing stacks in your inventory except for arrows. But they take up such a huge space. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. I wish. I know in some other games that they've gone with like in Sons of the Forest, you have log holder, stone holder, stick holder. That it's like that's that special specific storage space for it. Nice, man. That's awesome. That's cool. You guys got into it today. Yeah, I've been playing it. I've been sucked into it between this and Helldivers. Um, those have been my two go-to lately. Once I played a bunch of Manor Lords, I'm trying to get. I need to get a external hard drive that I can tote around with me, so I can put Arma 3 on this because I had Arma 3 on my lap or on my desktop back in the States, and apparently I have like almost 200 gigabytes worth of mods, so I need more storage space. Four road, 5 wood planks. I gotta get all my people up in skills so that we can fight back and win. Four rope is all we need. So no, like, do you mean as a keeping someone as a full-time guard? I imagine they just patrol, or does it lower your threat count? Because all I've done is I leave pretty much everybody as reservists. Yeah. I have everyone as guard reservists. Am I missing something here? Tell me if I'm missing something here. Because I will 100% make one of these people as a guard. But someone as a guard full time, I spent like hours, and I didn't get raid threat increase. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, so we have we've been able to fight off every raid that's come at us, and I actually used it as a way to kind of farm straps. Um, but I don't have anybody. I guess I could pick the mistake I made in the beginning is I recruited like three of the beggars, so they have like almost no skill in anything whatsoever, but they are good for going out and picking picking plants, carrying being laborers basically. Um, and so I just haven't I've been so focused on that I haven't put anybody as a guard full time. Because we fought I think we've gotten all the way through raid level 4. Um, and that's I think raid level 4 is the one that we lost, but they didn't take anything. So, and no one died. My guys got knocked out, but they didn't die. Yeah, yeah, I know that you can do that part of it. What I've done is I've spent all the money I've gotten from killing bandits. I've spent buying books to actually start getting their skills up, and they're actually now becoming useful. Ironically enough, man, the new construction with the hammers takes forever. I'm gonna let the AI do it. That's another reason they keep the beggars around. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think once I get one more person, I'll probably put someone on guard full time. Um, it's just been, I've still been just hoarding, trying to hoard as many resources as possible. Luckily, we've never had to worry about food or anything like that. Like, no one's ever been hungry unless they got bugged out somewhere and got stuck, but then they got unstuck. So, because I have the guard, I can research the guard post now, which I think that increases, decreases. Oh, here we go. We got a raid tomorrow. So we'll see if we get our butts kicked. Oh, that's cool that they'll go that far, huh? I haven't made any travel signs yet just because I've been lazy about it. Probably best way to put it. Yo, for real. It's a simple game, but at the same time, there's so much to it. Like the first time when I was playing this with my buddies, and they're like, "Yeah, look at the tech tree," and I opened it up, and it was zoomed in. I was like, "Oh, okay, that's kind of cool." And then I noticed this on the right side of the screen, and I was like, "Oh, this is a massive tech tree. Like this is not something that's small at all." See, guard post, sturdy wooden structure designed for early warning and defense. Yeah.
Downstairs they're sleeping and I just don't want to accidentally wake them up. You know, to, is there anything that?
Your schoolwork all done?
Yep.
Schoolwork's all done? Okay, just go ahead and plug for an hour. I'm gonna send up.
Okay.
Alright?
Alright.
Yeah.
What?
Huh? You're good.
Yeah, the leather equipment in the boat's gonna be nice. My kid just poked his head in. Yeah, the Wandering Bandits. See, and that's what I was trying to. When I look at the map here, you can see Brigands Hostility 0. And I haven't quite figured that out yet. Because, like, I come down here. Where is it? I come right here and I farm so many resources off of those bandits there because they're constant. As long as you don't take it out, they revive themselves. They revive there, and so you can just keep going back and killing him. Look more south. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is nuts. This stuff down here is crazy. Yeah, like there's the one that's a straight up brigands headquarters. Like that's, and then you've got these villages down here. Mid bandit camp, big bandits encampment. Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see where they go with this cuz I mean, if you zoom out, there's a whole big section of the map not touched yet. So I wonder if they're going to add more villages. Got yeah, okay. Or if you kill the brigands in the wheat field. Yeah, that would make sense. Or it's probably has something to do with the liberations too. I keep looking over here because my phone's over here where the chat is. The camera's right here. Um, Not all the swords. I stopped. I stopped researching the swords because um, they require at least strength 2, and most of my people do not have strength 2. So strength 2, strength 0. Strength 1, 0, 0, 0. So I gotta, that's what I gotta fix. So probably after this raid, if we fight them off, I'll probably end up giving getting some of the beggars back to their village. Yeah, I just kind of grabbed whoever would come, if I'm honest. It was my intent to fill bodies for labor. See, one of these women.
Morning, friend. Mind the mud on the path.
Yep, she can shoot a bow.
Happy days, all thanks to you.
I did. I made bags. I made bags for everybody, so everybody has bags. Yeah, that was one of the things I did because I wanted people. If you put the arrows in their inventory, where do those arrows go?
Curious times we live in, with talk of wars and rebels and such.
Alright, so now I've got 2 other archers besides myself. Yeah, bags was one of the first things I did so that they would just be able to start carrying more things. Okay, he's just got a regular club. So I started making these reinforced clubs because they don't. Oh, he is the one I give the reinforced club to. Because they don't require any extra strength. They just, and they do a good bit more damage. I'll let you hang on to the axe. The axe actually does pretty good damage. Oh, I got a couple people out here. The seed pouch, I'm not researching yet because I don't see a use for it. I just put my second farm in. But yeah, like I said, I don't see much use for it yet. I'm sure at some point it'll be like, oh, that's why I need it. I think it just doesn't. I think it just makes them not take up inventory space. But my people really are only carrying. Well, okay, let's see. Yeah, he's carrying 1. Man, I about caught myself with no arrows. That would have been dumb. Did you see that in the advanced research, some of the things you have to have an apprentice level blacksmith or apprentice level woodsman and things like that for them to be able to even research it? So that's part of the reason too why I'm like, alright, I might need to swap out some of my people. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting trying to liberate a town, because like even the first town, Harrington, the brigands that are in there, they are kitted out. So I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably be streaming it on here. Probably be streaming it on here when I go get my ass kicked in that town. Not today. I'm not anywhere close enough for it today. Alright, so I don't need any hemp. I need more river reed. Did you see in pads, have you seen where if you recruit too many people from the same town, they get a negative morale debuff? Basically saying that there's too many people from the same village as them. It's like if you recruit over 3 people from the same village, they complain that there's too many people from their village that have joined you. Yeah. So watch here. I'll go in. Morale. Carpetbagger, -5. Did more than 3 fellow settlers originating from the same village reside within your settlement? So it's a -5. Yeah, so I think the cap is 3. If you have 3, that's good. Any more, which I have 6, unless I don't know if the hunter actually counts from it because he didn't live in the town, but he came from a quest in the town, so I don't know. So I either need to get rid of 3, which would be the 3 beggars, and I need to go replace them with people from I think Padstow is the name of the town. But the first quest they give you for that one is to go knock out a larger bandit camp, and that one I have not been able to successfully do yet. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So I don't know if he counts as one of the 3 from that town or not, because he chose the town. I don't know. I've been doing the quest for the town though, so right. I'm just nowhere near big enough for another outpost. Go. So building houses increases their labor skill. I need to get people's strength up. That's what I need. Which I haven't figured out how to increase even my strength yet. That would be nice if it did do that, you know. That would be nice if all of a sudden they become your outpost. And I wonder if I wonder if they'll ever add a mechanic where they can take it back. Yeah, he hasn't had anything on strength yet when I've gone there, but it changes. From what I understand, it changes every new day. So, because the last time I was there, it was a bunch of single-handed, a bunch of shields. But I did see in the higher levels that there's a village archery range, and some others. So I wonder if eventually you can build workstations that they go and they practice their archery or practice their sword skills or whatever, and that's how then you can essentially recruit crap people and train them to be better.
Curious times we live in, with talk of wars and rebels and such.
Yeah, if you look at the tech tree, village archery range, workshop, village stables, medicinal salve, kite shield, pole burner, smelter, hunter's lodge. So, and it won't tell you what it does. Yeah, so it's, I don't know, because technically now once you put that village hall up, this is technically a village now.
I'm working.
Like if you look at them on the map, village hall number 1, like I don't know. I'm not far enough into it, but I like this. I like that it's kind of unknown. I'm not sweating it. Because I'll figure it out. And if I get my teeth kicked in doing it, I get my teeth kicked in doing it. Because I can't imagine that they're going to have you, like the whole 3rd level of tech is just for the other towns. Like that would be dumb. You would never spend time back in your original town. And as far as I haven't seen any tech that for bartering in between towns. Like I know the outpost you can, but I think you even have to go get it from the outpost. Yeah, you can fast travel with the signs. I'm gonna do the kettle hat. Get all my people looking like the English troops from Braveheart. Where did all my hides go? All my hides disappeared. And I found another thing of arrows, so I didn't have to make those arrows. Yep, I don't have any hides. Or bronze. Dang it, I'm gonna have to go out and farm tin again. It looks like I used up all my tin. Yeah? What'd you do? So now you're good. Now you selected all your signs to be an outpost? Okay. Hopefully that solves it, man. Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna see if they've been working this farm over here I put across the road. It looks like it. Alright, good to know. I was a little worried. Yeah, right? Gets mugged. Give us all your coin! Your coin in your life, Joe. What'd you read about the outpost, man? Spill the beans. Help a brother out. Oh. Well, that's nice. Hmm. So I wonder then if we need to. I wonder then if we'll need to have houses and stuff for them. All right, today's the day of the raid. Travel over to the town real quick. The raids usually don't happen until almost the middle of the day. I'm gonna travel over to this town. Yeah, right. Raid on Twitch. Hopefully they both go just as well for me. You know. I gave myself on Twitch the goal. I haven't posted it on my YouTube yet to see if any of my subscribers on YouTube will come over and follow me on here. But I gave myself a goal of just organically through streaming, trying to get to 15 followers by June 1st. So, and obviously you guys came and helped out with a few. So, love that. But I just want to see. And because I enjoy playing these laid back games. Don't get me wrong, I play Gray Zone, I play Tarkov, I play shooters and PvP games and stuff like that as well, but this is laid back for me. You know, if I had the GoPro running as the camera right now, I'd show, but like literally 200 yards that way is the beach here in Sicily. And so when I get done with this stream, my kids are gonna be up from their nap, and we're gonna go down to the beach and we're gonna go hang out. And then there's a restaurant that's only a quarter mile of a walk away that we go to almost every night. So we're here for another month basically. So just trying to live a laid back life, show my kids the world so they don't just know about it, they actually get to experience it. Like I grew up in a very different lifestyle. Traveled within the U.S. a little bit. I did most of my traveling when I was in the army.
Work, peasants. There's no time to lose.
And so now,
Trade your gold discreetly, lad.
I get to take the kids to all the cool places and relax with them.
Books here. Come take.
Tend
Greetings,
the
traveler.
livestock,
The
keeping
books
them
in my
fed
store
and
are
watered.
essential to.
Let's see, crafting, harvesting, cooking, labor, one-handed, research, farming, and shields.
Got a room if you got coin. No coin, no room.
Within these pages lie knowledge that will change your life forever.
Let's see. I built one of the new tier 2 houses, so let's see if I can get someone to join. Let me find an apprentice level. Expert blacksmith, that'd be nice, but that's not gonna happen. Apprentice weaver. I'd like to find. Let's see, what does it say? Apprentice farmer. Okay. I'd like to find either the apprentice woodsman or apprentice blacksmith. Hey, the barn is finished. Back at the village. Expert carpenter, expert weaver.
Looking for trouble?
Blacksmith. Expert carpenter.
Stop wandering around.
You stop wandering around. Tell me what to do, old man.
Looking for a bargain? You've come to the right place.
Alright, I'm just gonna head back to the base because I have a feeling if I spend too much more time here, I'll get caught out.
News from the kingdom.
Let's try the
is
apprentice
always
farmer.
something.
Are you new in town? I barely know who you are, and you're asking for my help. Build
Village
some
is not
trust first.
liberated. Yep, required trust level bell, right? So, and the bell towers, which I think is ironic, the bell towers are the symbol of liberation. Like, I guess the name of the game is Bellwright, right? So we're just a bell maker. Every bell that I hang rings to the sound of liberty. That's basically what I'm running around telling everybody. So there's gonna be a bunch of tech. There's gonna be a bunch of tech that's locked behind the liberation walls. But you can still grow a small army. In my opinion, you can probably still grow a small army and have decent stuff. See who can carry a shield. She can. He can. Nope. Okay, Patrick Parnell can carry a shield. Where is he? Patrick! Patrick, we must give you a shield. Hey, that's him. Oh. requires strength 1. So, the women. The women are stronger than my beggars. So which one is this? This is Anne. So I need Madeline. Oh, there we go.
Move! Move!
Listen up,
How's
troops.
that new weapon treating you?
These
No backing down now.
bandit scum come to take your mushrooms. Do not let them. See if I can go find some mushrooms. Since half or all of you are hungry, apparently.
News from the kingdom? There's always something.
I think it's
How's that
funny.
new weapon
I turned
treating you?
everyone into a companion. And now they're all hungry. They're like, they're gonna stop following you.
Down now.
Let's show them what we're made of.
Stand tall and fight like hell.
Here they come.
For honor, for glory.
know why, but that was only a raid 1. That was easy enough. So it worked better to put them as companions, and I was able to give them a standing order. I smoked this dude. Oh, that arrow's in his head. I don't know if you guys can see from my angle, but that arrow is clearly lodged in his dome piece. Alright. We won. Woo! Check and see how much storage space the barn has for us. $1,000, so it's more than double the stockpiles. That's good to know. That's interesting. See, okay, so Lubomir is that hunter, so the theory's right. He doesn't count. That's it. That is interesting, though. Dude, it's kind of what is the standard location here? Just like one of the big flat areas? I wish I had built there, if I'm honest. But yeah, what's up, Super 5? I'm kind of wishing I had built in a regular flat space, but I'm having to kind of expand out that way because I couldn't even build. The tier 2 buildings are so big compared to the tier 1s that they really don't work well on any kind of uneven ground. Don't forget to stay hydrated, everybody. But, yep, Super 5, I don't know if you saw, we just fought off, had a heroic battle, slaughtered thousands of bandits. We were attacked by 3. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll probably start to move that way. I had to build my farm out that way. But I also like the idea of building up. Like building up on the cliffs there, or even up there, because it is flatter up there as well. think I'm gonna go do some exploring. Well, trying to think of how I want to do this. Yeah, I'm gonna go do some exploring. Oh, we figured it out. We solved the thick reinforced jacket. Excellent. Ooh, reinforced tunic. 5 straps, 4 pelts. That's actually pretty nice looking. I'm gonna go hunting. I need some hides. So, Super 5, tell me about your journey in this game. Have you liberated any of the villages yet? Yeah, well, I just ran through my second farm, and my second farm's full of wheat, too, instead of having anything else planted in it, so I'm gonna have to turn that down. Hopefully he doesn't come through and tear all that out and waste it. Also, are there any quests that you guys have found that I should know about? Yeah. Well, if I have I left it that way because if I have spots at least, I'd rather have them fill them. Large town built far northwest above the swamp area. Huge spot area, tier 3 building. 180. Wow. Jesus, man. That's crazy, dude. That's a lot. I thought I was playing this game a lot. That had to be. How many hours do you have in the game now, man? That's awesome. That's dedication, though. So I'd like to hear what your thoughts are, too. Do you think that this is one of the more underrated games this year? Because I think it is. No, I've got moving up in the world, deer hunter, big order, safety first, improving metal. Oh my god. Oh, I got it! I thought I missed. I thought it totally put its head down and I missed it. Let's see. Yeah, I did do On the Verge already. I ended up killing the guy. Yeah, I beat everything in Manor Lords. And so that's why I was happy when I started playing this, because I bought this at the same time that I bought Manor Lords. For sure, that's what I was saying too. It's it really is, for an early access, like this was the way to do it. You know, you still have to be ready for them to never touch it again. It's early access, and that's not saying anything about the developer. That's just after, you know, over 10 years of buying early access games now. 100%. Yeah, this is way more immersive. 100% agree with that. I'm more invested in this. The other one is a management game, and this is less management and more RPG-ish, than Manor Lords is. Like, it's cool in Manor Lords. I think it's really cool that you can drop down and walk around and stuff like that. But it meets the hype. In my opinion, Manor Lords meets the hype that it came with. I think it's a great game. I really love the building mechanics for it, and I'm interested to see where they continue to grow with it. But yeah, this is more my personal speed of game. And it's got 4-person co-op too. So. I don't think I've explored this place yet. Okay.
This tavern is closed today.
A merchant's life isn't easy, but at least I'm not a peasant.
But at least I'm not a peasant. Bro, you out here just selling fish. Bucklegrin and Slyweeze. Those don't sound like positive character names. I'm just saying. Yeah, Dragon Age, man. I really got into Inquisition, and I think that was the last one I played. Let's see if we can pull this one off. We hit it. Yeah, no custom character. I think I've tried Origins. This would have been a long time ago when it first came out. And I was still in the army back then. Bandit camp up there. Bandits on the pack. Let's see if we can take this patrol out. Oh, that was bad. Shields are definitely harder to take out. Oh. Woo! Yeah, I agree. Yeah, and that's what I was talking about earlier too, with the big chunk of the map. Oh, he got me. This is how I fight these bandits. Look at that, 2 straps. And he gave me a bandage. Let's go. Oh want more rope too. We can always use more rope. We hang bandits with rope. I'm a little, I think it's a little bit of a downer that you don't get their a weapon, at least off of them. But I get it. Because, like, that guy had a Falchion, right? The Falchion is still too high for most of my people to be able to use. So it's not like it's not like my people would become overpowerful if I got that weapon for killing them. You know? Oh, nice, man. Yeah, if you want to drop that in here, go for it. But if it ends up being a wiener, that's not going to be cool. Dang it. Yeah, if you want to put it up in here, go for it, man.
What brings you to my humble abode?
Dude, the smoked fish is one of the best foods that you can get in the game. Yeah, I haven't done that at all. Oh, do I still have that on my inventory? I do. Yes, I needed 10. Nice. I almost wish you could do, like, I don't know if you guys remember Skyrim back in the day. You could double fist the pickaxes and just start chopping everything up. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they ended up opening this up for modding. I wouldn't be surprised you end up with some massive maps. Yeah. More of a sandbox style feel would be cool to it. chaos movement. Yeah. Tweak the rest and add modding. Yeah, modding's gonna give so many different weapons and armor and everything else like that too. That it would be insane to see. Heard it. Where'd that stag go? Yep. Yep. That's it. And that's exactly what I was talking about. So I have a background in marketing, and that was the number one thing I've been saying is that this publisher should have hired a better marketing team for this, because there was no, and don't get me wrong, they released around the time of Manor Lords, so they were competing for creators, making this, doing the same thing for Manor Lords, but I think they could have easily, yeah, so did I found it by chance, and some of my buddies already had it. That's the only way I knew about it. And so I played with them a couple times, or I watched them play a couple times, and then I bought it. That's it. So it's just one of those things where it doesn't quite make sense. It doesn't quite make sense to me, but this is part of the reason I'm streaming it too. Is because I want more people to find it. I want this game to have more success so these guys continue to grow. And I really hope that they don't get bought out by a big company that mothballs them because they don't want the organic, good competition, like seems to be happening a lot lately. How many people did they just lay off at Bethesda? That's it? 2 pel and 2 simple cord? Oh, all my people about to be looking fly. Just let me take all 5. Six. 5, 6. Let's see. had some notifications I had to check real quick. One, two, three. Alright, let's make it. See what happens. This is probably one of the harder parts of the game. Is when you're mass crafting something for all your people. And so you just gotta sit there and let it craft. That's when you use the opportunity to crack your back, stretch a little bit, drink some water. Gotta keep those bones moving. But yeah, Super 5, I wholeheartedly agree with you that they did a fantastic job with the game and a poor job on the marketing. Okay. Yeah, the early access last year showed us a sign of a good idea, but they still didn't want to hype it up. I agree. I think because gamers are so wary now of early access games. You know, it's not because we've gotten burned. Like earlier in the stream, I don't think you were here yet, but I mentioned I really liked the game Reign of Kings about 5 or 6 years ago. It was a good concept. It was a great game. Exactly. Yeah. But Reign of Kings was such a good game, and then the developers just straight up disappeared. No updates. They just stopped working on it. And it was doing well. It had a ton of servers. I played it all the time. We were streaming it all the time. And they just let it go. Like I've literally joked that if I make enough money off of, if I ever make enough money off of Twitch or YouTube, that I'll reach out to them and I'll buy it all. I'll buy Reign of Kings. I'll buy the whole thing, and I will hire a team to breathe it back to life under a new development company, because it was so cool. The idea that you could have a king for the server that did get a portion of the taxes, but that person had to be able to defend themselves or have a group of players defend themselves. For sure. So a good example of good things happening to a good game, right? So Kingdom Come Deliverance is a great game that they got lucky with the work that they put in. They literally got lucky that they were able to find a big enough publisher to help them out and take them on, and now they have the sales and justification enough behind it that they were able to hire a bunch more people, and they're working on finishing the story, and now we've already seen snippets of what Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is going to look like, and it looks great, and the storyline was great, the combat in that is great. So there's a few things that I wish would change in it, but that's my personal opinion, and my personal opinion is far from the end all be all, you know. let's see, 15 to 17. So it doesn't take them too much higher, but it is an upgrade. So I think it has a little morale boost on them too. Could be wrong. I'm gonna push it. You know, it's not. It's. I don't mind it. Another game that did similar that I enjoyed that died off because the developers quit doing anything with it was Life is Feudal. I had Life is Feudal Your Own, which was long before the MMO, for a long time, you know, for several years, and I enjoyed it. And I enjoyed the combat system in it because you had to hit them with the edge of the weapon. If you're just running up and hitting hilt, you know, hitting them with your hilt, it wasn't doing nearly the damage. So the combat system in here, it's a little squirrely, but I like it, and I don't mind it. But again, that's just me. Yeah, it's true. You're not wrong. You're not wrong about it. I mean, and it could be a way for gamers to translate what they want in their messages, right? Perfect example is what Helldivers 2 just did with Sony. 190,000 negative reviews in 48 hours over the whole PSN thing, and then as soon as they switched it, everybody went in and changed it. Everybody went and changed their reviews, the positive ones. Tell them to get good with the bow, man. Tell them to get good with the bow, and they don't have to fight people with a sword. No, but in all seriousness, this is an underrated game, and I'm hopeful that it continues to grow. Simple as that. Did it? It's been so long since I played Skyrim. Hey, I'll be right back, guys. sorry about that. My daughter came in crying, so I had to make sure everything was okay. I had it on Xbox and I have it on PC, but I haven't played it. I haven't played it recently enough to probably give a fair and probably honest opinion on it. Yeah. It's possible. It really is. I need to take that pickaxe with me, actually. What I would like to see, I don't know. There's so many options, and I think where people get hung up is, unfortunately, a lot of the big companies just can't execute anymore. They, in my opinion, they've boardroomed any ability to put quality out, because they have to have meeting after meeting after meeting after meeting to discuss it and talk about it and this and that and da. I think what I'd really like to see games like this, honestly, games like this where they're good and you can expect them to be decent and good, but who knows what this will look like a year from now, because there are games like War Tales. War Tales came out a few years ago now, and it's a phenomenal game. It's a great RPG game with so many different avenues and elements and different things that you can do, and they're still updating it. And you know that it's just, I don't know what it is that big companies have just lost the will or the ability to do anything well. But I think they're also buying the new up-and-coming decent competition and mothballing all their projects. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're gonna have 1 million people, and you're not gonna be able to appease all of them. Be one way to do it. You just looked up how the Skyrim mechanic works. I bet. Just to throw that in there. But it's not a bad idea. I think people game hop so much now too that they don't take the time to get good and get used to a system, because they game hop so much between games. You just said a stag antlers. I have not been able to get stag antlers. Oh, we hit him. You know what this game doesn't have that I wish it had? A crouch button. There's no way to crouch in this game. A stag is a male deer. This is the problem. Okay, so this is the problem I have. I'm a hunter in real life as well, and like a stag is a male deer. It may be a subspecies of the Cervidae like deer family, but a stag is a buck. So if it has antlers on it, we should be able to get antlers off of it. There's very few species of from the deer family in the real world that both the male and female grow antlers. One of them is caribou. What they have modeled here are not caribou. Let's tell if that's him. I wonder if it's a book you're gonna have to read. You're gonna have to read the Crouching book. See you. We're gonna try the slow walking. Oh. Come on! Oh my gosh. I get that it's a slow timer for reading the books. But, I mean, people, do you know how upset people would be if your villager went and sat under a tree for 3 days? Just to learn how to use the most basic shield? Oh, shit. That tree just saved his life. Look at that. There's my shame right there. I didn't even hit the center of the tree. Sticking completely out the side. I can see that. That's how War Tales does it. You can drop a companion off at like a monastery or a university, and they get trained up in that skill, and you have to pay a fee based on the level you want to get to. It is kind of a pain. The books are kind of a pain, and they're expensive for not getting them up a full level each time. Like 0 to 1 shouldn't be multiple books, but I feel like it is. I hear you. Are you guys enjoying watching me not kill this deer? Yes, 2 books, that's 300 gold per level. Obviously with them doing the activities and things like that too, but still. They use paintings, not real books. There's manuscripts. Oh. Got him! I don't even know if that's the same one. We finally got the Staghorns! You guys did it. That's you. That's you guys. You guys are my good luck. So now, unfortunately, you guys have to answer every time I go live and be here, just so we can find more Staghorns. I do think too that your basic low-level people should be able to use the first level of swords as well, like the roundel, whatever it's called, roundel. None of the people, a lot of the people I've recruited can't even use it, including the hunter that you get through a quest storyline. Can't even use it because it requires 1 strength, and your people don't have 1 strength. And I don't know. I haven't figured it out. I haven't quite figured it out yet how to specifically get their strengths going. Or get their strength increased. That's where I need to go. Right, yeah, give him 2 books. Oh! Alright. Now go loot his buddy. Don't you be going to steal my stuff, fish lady? Thought she was gonna try and come steal. It's 15 gold in there. Yeah, it takes just a little bit here and there, I think. I have not tried to kill a boar yet, and I'm not going to this second. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, headshot on that guy. Whoop! Gotta swerve that axe. There we go. Here's the combat system for everybody to talk about. I'll fight this guy. Got him. Let's go. Oh, that dude gave me a bunch of stuff. Here we go. Agility, 2 straps, small piece of cooked meat. The berry jam is good. That does a lot for you. Where's that other guy? Here he is. I piled that guy up. Oh, too much stuff. Drop the stones.
For business, and I guarantee you won't be disappointed with what I have to offer.
Uh-oh.
Well, managed to get the staghorns? Excellent. Very much appreciated. Take this reward.
There we go. What do we want? Archery ×2. Yeah. Ooh. Knowledge. Fulfill the word. There we go. Oh, shit. Oh, I got the trophy too? There we go.
Business, and I guarantee you won't be disappointed.
Oh. Dude, oh my gosh, there's 2 straps laying here. What? Thank you for saying something. I don't know what to leave behind. Because that only gets me 1. I need to read one of these books. I'll get my agility up. I'd have left that stuff there if you hadn't said something. Thank you. I'll leave this cord behind too. Alright. Try to smith meat, but whatever. Alright, that works. Let's get all back to camp. That was a quest worth doing. Holy cow. They gave me 4 books. Not to mention the bandits paid off right there at the end too. And the stag trophy gives renown to your village as well, I'm pretty sure. Stag trophy provides renown for placing in your settlement, yeah. But I actually have a quest right now to turn a stag one, a wolf one, and a boar one in to the elder at Herndon. So, not sure if I'm gonna give it to him or keep it and see what the renown boost is. Tip: when you can set up the travel signs. Nice. Okay, that's good to know. And we were actually talking about the safe path earlier because Wolfie was saying that he has his guards. They go out to the travel signs, and so we were worried about the guards getting mugged on the way out, getting cleaned out on the way while they're going in between. But he thinks he fixed it. But maybe that's something you can help him with real quick while I journey back and run not to my camp because I was running through the town apparently. But I got that berry jam in these blood, so we're running. We're sprinting all the way back to the village almost. Alright. Well, that worked out. Day 52. One day. My rear end will freeze to death out here. Everybody's starting to look spiffy in their nice little quilted jackets. Looking good, looking good. I'm going to save it right here, though, because I just got text that the kids are up. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here, guys. I appreciate, this is my first stream on Twitch. So I appreciate it so much that you guys showed up, and especially for the followers. I have my goal. I'm trying to get to 15 by June 1st. So thank you guys for helping me get there. It was great talking to you guys in the chat the whole time, so I wasn't just sitting here talking through a screen. I really appreciate it. I'm glad I found more people that like this game, and I'm glad I'm not wrong that in my opinion, that this was one of the most, underrated games. So thanks again, everybody. I appreciate you guys, and hope you guys have a great day. And I'll be putting a schedule up soon, but I'll be doing a couple hours, a couple times a day, different games. Bellwright's going to be one of the heavyweights in it. So thank you guys again, and have a great day. So yeah, totally want to pay it forward. Thanks for saying something. I'm muted too. I just have to figure out how to do that. So, because I'm streaming from Streamlabs right now, but if I go into my Twitch, let's look for another Bellwright Streamer.
Im Bereich, ne? Warum macht der Cedric das? Ausrufezeichen weil. Einfach Ausrufezeichen weil.
Here we go.
Wir haben Fleisch en masse. Wir haben aktuell noch Salbei. Ich glaube, für den feinen... Aktuell noch Salbei. Ich glaube, für den feinen...
Alright, so let me see. Got it. Okay. Fine.
Ich schon damals gesagt habe, ich rechne damit im Frühjahr.
Apropos.
Frau werden. Immer vorsichtig, sonst wird's zickig. Ich bin mal...
Trying to find someone speaking English.
I'm so clueless, bro. You need flex, but there's literally no flex here.
There it is. Alright, we got somebody.
Oh my god, I found flex. Start complaining and I'll find it. Man, there is no fucking flex.
Admiral 72. I found someone who's English. Admiral 72. I found someone who's English. Oh, well, I thought I found somebody. Doesn't. Oh, that person doesn't allow rating at the time.
Je suis tristesse.
I'm in Italy, so there's a lot of people.
Ja, das heißt, der Holzfäller haut.
อ้าวเห็นบอกเหมือนรัด
Try this guy. Dude. The people have been trying. The people have been trying to raid. Don't let it happen. The people have been trying to raid. Don't let it happen. Literally, the 3 English speakers that I found right now on Bellrite. On Bellrite.
Can we go? Can we go?
Yeah, it says their settings don't allow raids. It says their settings don't allow raids. All right, it's something I'll work on trying to figure out at another time, but I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. So thanks again, guys. Hope you guys all have a great day. Thanks again for the followers. And look forward to playing some more Bellrite. And you guys ever want to get together for a co-op or anything like that, just reach out. All right. Appreciate it.